So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to go over 10 fun facts about my favorite anime and manga, One Piece, which is a lot of people's favorites as well. So, without further ado, let's get into this video and start off with fun fact number 10. Originally, it was going to last only 5 years. One Piece was originally planned out to last just 5 years. The creator and author Ichiro Oda, in the past, had stated that the manga was going to conclude after 5 years in 2002. He even had an ending already planned out, but as he continued to develop more characters, battles, and adventures, the story had taken on a life of its own. Thank God. Because now we're about 11,000 episodes, or 11,000, holy crap. We're about 1,100 episodes in. Today we are nearing the true end of One Piece, but I think we have a few years to go until it finally concludes. I really don't want it to end. I love One Piece too much, but thank God now we have the live action series at least. Wonder if we'll get a spin-off series or something, or maybe about Roger or Ace or Shanks or somebody. That would be pretty awesome. So now moving on to fun fact number 9. Holds a Guinness Book World Record. Oda has created an addictive series for fans all around the world. In fact, the manga has been so successful that it has become the best-selling manga of all time. The Guinness Book of World Records recognized Oda for the most copies published by the same author in 2014. At the time of the recognition, One Piece had sold, holy crap, 320,866,000 units between December of 1997 to December of 2014. To date, the manga sales now exceed over 416 million copies worldwide. Like, geez, that's a lot. And you can see why it's as popular as it is today. So now moving on to fun factaroo number 8. Dragon Ball was a huge influence for One Piece. Not too surprising, because everyone who creates manga has some sort of inspiration from Akira Toriyama. Growing up, Oda found inspiration in many of his childhood cartoons and manga. Among his favorites was Vicky the Viking, a 1970s animated television series that piqued his interest in pirate stories. So that's where the whole pirate stuff came from. But in terms of manga, Oda was a big fan of the author Akira Toriyama and his work, including Dr. Slump and the hugely popular series Dragon Ball. Of course, who does not love Dragon Ball? Often cited as an influence for many well-known manga writers, including Naruto creator Kishimoto and Bleach creator Kubo, Toriyama's Dragon Ball character Goku became an inspiration for Oda as well. You do see a lot of similarities in Luffy and Goku. Since debuting One Piece back in 1997, Oda became good friends with his idol Toriyama and even collaborated on projects together. How awesome is that? The 2007 manga Cross Epoch, sorry if I butchered that, became the first crossover for One Piece and portrayed the character from its world combined with the Dragon Ball universe. Fun fact number 7. Nami, Chopper, and Zoro originally had different concepts at first. As with any developing story, certain plot elements and character changes take place in its early stages. In the case of One Piece, several characters are drawn in styles that greatly contrast their final looks. For example, the cute character of Tony Chopper was originally drawn with a mere realistic reindeer appearance, zebra-like, carrying a sword and smoking cigars. That actually would have been pretty funny. But I do prefer the version of Chopper we have. Oda revealed, if I designed him as I initially planned, he would be covered by other characters. People couldn't see his uniqueness. So eventually I made him smaller and cuter. Other characters with varied origins included a more cyborg-like Nami wielding a huge, badass battle axe. How awesome would have Nami been if she was this badass cyborg with a huge battle axe, you know? Next here, pirate hunter Roanoa Zoro was originally planned to be a bodyguard for Buggy the Clown. Thank God that never happened with Zoro. Would have been a complete waste of his character. Another character, plans had to be changed due to an upcoming competing manga, a little one known as Naruto. Originally, Sanji was going to be named Naruto, but to avoid confusion with the new series Naruto, Oda changed his name to Sanji, which I do prefer over Naruto. Fun fact number 6. This one's a bit long. Pop culture connections, because there is so many of them. Over the years, Oda's inspiration has come from many different sources outside of the world of manga too. While influenced by historical figures and others, he has also managed to incorporate aspects of popular pop culture as well. One of the most easily recognized homage in One Piece can be found in the character Ivankov. There is no denying that Ivankov's look and mannerisms are a direct reflection of Tim Curry's Dr. Frankenfurter character from the cult classic Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oda has listed Tim Burton and Quentin Tarantino among his favorite directors. The Nightmare Before Christmas as one of his favorite movies. The creepier aspect of both Burton and his work can be seen in the thriller Bark arc. In addition, the use of zombies and thriller in the title more than likely connect to the Michael Jackson video Thriller. Here's a few other references as well. Frankie's first hairstyle, you can tell, is right from Ace Ventura. There's many big and small pop culture references you always notice in the series, and I absolutely love that about Oda. You can tell Brooks' character design took huge inspiration from Jack Skellington from A Nightmare Before Christmas. Freddie Mercury, you can tell, helped inspire Peeply Lulu's character from Water 7. Lenny Kravitz looks a lot like Mr. Five, or Mr. Five looks a lot like him. And last, Al Capone definitely influenced Capone Beige's concept. But there's so many pop culture references in the series, and it's just fun spotting them. Fun fact number 5, Luffy is the youngest Yonko in One Piece. After his efforts in Wano Country arc, Luffy was given a bounty of 3 billion berries and was named one of the new Yonko in One Piece. For Luffy and his crew, this is a huge step as they are now officially recognized as one of the 4 most powerful pirate crews in the world. I mean, how awesome is that? After all their adventures, they keep hitting these milestones as a pirate crew, and I love every single minute of it. Being named a Yonko also means that Luffy will be pursued by other pirates who want to claim the One Piece as well. Luffy's induction makes him the youngest known pirate to become a Yonko, replacing Shanks, who previously held this title before Luffy took it. Very interesting. Now, fun fact number 4. Luffy is very protective over his straw hat. Luffy holds his straw hat very dear. After all, it was given to him by Shanks, who he idolized. Naturally, Luffy is very protective of it, and he never lets anyone else have it or touch it. On different occasions, when someone has tried to damage it, Luffy has shown them no mercy and beaten them up. Buggy! But there have been times when Luffy has given his straw hat to one of his crew members. So far, only Usopp and Nami have had the honor of holding onto the straw hat. In Nami's case, Luffy entrusted the straw hat to her before he left to defeat Arlong and destroy his base of operations. You don't mess with Luffy's friends. Arlong did learn that the hard way, and I'm glad he did. So now coming down to the final 3, fun factoroo number 3, Nico Robin and the Revolutionary Army. Thanks to Nico Robin being with the Revolutionary Army during the 2-year time skip, she had already met Monkey D. Dragon, aka Luffy's father, making her the first member of the Straw Hat Pirates to meet them. Luffy was made aware of Dragon, his father, by his grandpa, Garp, on Water 7, but Luffy still has not met his father to where we are currently at in the anime and manga. But I think it will happen during the last big battle, so we should see it very, very soon, and I'm super excited for that scene. At the same time, Robin also knew that Sabo was alive, but she chose not to tell Luffy. Although her relationship with Sabo and Koala is very clear for the fans to see, what she discussed with Dragon over the 2 years isn't known to us just yet. So now moving on to fun fact number 2. This is one of my favorites. Ichiro Oda cried while drawing the Going Merry's funeral. While Oda was drawing the Going Merry's funeral during the end of the Enies lobby arc, he was trying so hard to hold back his tears. In several interviews with his assistants, they said that Oda did his best to hold back his tears while drawing the funeral for the Going Merry. Crying while you kill off one of your beloved characters is not something you do without love and passion. You can tell how much this man loves his creation, One Piece, and you gotta love and respect the passion he has for it. So now the last and final fun fact, which is fun fact number 1. Why Luffy does not kill his enemies. So far, Luffy has faced many enemies and has triumphed almost every single time. One thing that is common with all of his enemies is that Luffy does not kill them after they are defeated. To many people, this seems perplexing, as some of his opponents were totally evil individuals who have ruined the lives of many innocent people. According to Oda's statement, Luffy only spares his enemies because he believes that killing them would be too easy of a punishment for them. So he makes them watch as he destroys their dreams, which he considers to be a punishment befitting their crimes. How incredible is that? I agree with that for some of these super evil characters like Doflamingo and Arlong. The way Luffy destroys their dreams and makes them watch as he surpasses them. Love his way of punishment for villains. So there you have it, 10 fun factaroos about One Piece. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments which fun fact was your favorite. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.